Never have to seal your granite ever again. Granite Shield restores old granite to look better than it ever did and permanently seals granite, making it smoother, shinier, and maintenance-free. Call 877-477-3254 to schedule your appointment.
Here is a piece of limestone that has been half sealed with the Granite Shield sealing process for limestone. I'm going to pour some water and see how it reacts with the side that has been sealed with Granite Shield. The side that has not been sealed with Granite Shield just absorbed the water immediately, and on the side that has been treated with the Granite Shield sealing process for limestone has just beaded on the surface and it's not penetrating. I have now flipped over the limestone piece, and I am now going to pour water. This whole entire backside has not been treated with the Granite Shield sealer. This is how it would penetrate. It just immediately absorbs the water. This is why limestone really needs to be sealed. Now I'm going to take a damp microfiber towel, and it's not very damp at all, and wipe the entire tile. Half is sealed with the Granite Shield sealing process for limestone. The other half is untreated. Again, this is the side that is untreated. This is the side that has been sealed with the Granite Shield process. As you can see, the towel isn't very damp at all. And now I'm going to wipe the flooring. You can see how just even a very slightly damp rag can penetrate this limestone that hasn't been sealed.
Is it going real dark like the other ones did? It's not as close.
No. A little bit more denser. And that will have a place for the TV. It
takes a little more friction to break the surface tension. So you just rub it, and if it doesn't turn dark and penetrate, you'll see it. Now, as I'm rubbing this, rub that with your hand. You feel those bumps? Usually that's silicone or epoxy 45, and just, slightly wipe it. And what I can do is I can find all of the debris that's laying on top of this, and I can just slide it off.
Is it advisable to use steel wool?
No.
No.
You want to make sure all the residue's gone and there's no streaking left over. See the shine pop?
Yep.
Now it's ready to cure. See how the stone's still darker than when we first, that's because it's absorbed a lot of sealant, very porous. Now I can fill debris right along here. If you can seal a countertop before the faucets go in and the hole is open, now's the time to just coat it inside very well.
Right.
Get the sealer in there. And if it's a soap hole dispenser,
Sure.
you want to get clear caulking, and you want to rub that inside the hole.
Oh, okay.
And that way it'll keep the soap from soaking in sideways.
Okay.
You see how dark this has gone?
Sure.
This is very porous. Thickest polymer that we use. And so what we're going to do is we're going to coat all these first, then we're going to go in and seal the floor and let these cure. And once we're done in there, we'll come back out and put the final 4 steps on.
Right.
You're just drying.
Right.
The spinning action actually increases the circulation, which dries it faster to give us that drying I was talking about. Another way to do your edge
Yep.
is you can just use your towel.
Okay, on that. Right.
Now, you remember how much seal was in this bottle when I started? It was right here.
Okay.
It only a couple ounces. Yeah, for 80 square feet. We have streaking left over from applying the sealer right here. So in order to get that off, all we have to do is reapply. Just spray it on and then take it off. And rub it until it disappears.
Yeah, all the side is like that.
And see, if you just wipe like you're washing, you're not taking the sealer off. You're just wiping it. And then it dries in place and it creates a hard surface. And so you have to re-wet it and then buff it till it's gone. Pour it on, rub it in. Just like that. Push it in the pores. Get it all coated. And move on to the next one. Too fast. 50% dry. Always. You gotta wait for it. Doing that technique, you'll use 1 to 2 ounces for the whole kitchen. It's the same thing, just cup your hands, spray it in. And then just rub it in. And this one is an immediate cure. So you just take your towel, wipe it off. And then with this one, microfiber it. And it's done. Go ahead and feel that. Now take your glove off. And now go feel the one that we haven't done yet.
The one thing I noticed that when the guys came out, they
train people.
So did you notice a difference?
That's why we use a glove. If we feel it, it'll feel that one a little bit.
Oh, you can see the sheen. It's totally different.
Yeah, you can see the shine, huh?
Oh, yeah. You see the shine right away.
And that's the permanent chemical that
Right.
makes Granite Shield great.
Now wait till you fill it with the clean and shine.
Oh yeah, then it gets even better. Now use the microphone. Yeah, when I first started, I told the lady, I said, this is a little strong, you may want to leave the room. She says, let me smell it. She goes, I drink that every Friday. Just wipe it on, and then wipe it off.
And now this is the step after Christashing.
Correct. I'll go ahead and do the same thing we're doing using the clean and shine. And I'm going to measure everything for him. This will go on it afterwards. I've got to use a fluorescent cleaner, and that'll scrub all the white stuff off. And then it'll push it back into the stuff. And then I'll come in with a water-based sealer. That'll penetrate.
It's a completely different counter what we saw this morning.
Amazing. And when you look at the counter, you think, oh, that's beautiful and shiny. I can't make it any better.
Yeah.
But you do.
But I beg to differ.
Yeah, we made it better. We made it look like this.
You got to live the experience.
Yeah. That's why I prefer sealing in the house versus sealing in a factory.
Yeah.
Everything's really breezy. Nice and cooling.
This is silica bright cream, and what it does is it's a restoration oxidation remover. It's for glass, hard water spots, and with stainless steel. What you do is apply it to a clean towel. And then you go with the grain of the stainless. If you look at this, it's going sideways, so you do not go against the grain. All you do is go back and forth with the grain, rubbing the silica bright into the material, and it will instantly take the oxidation out. So you roll it over and you continue. And if it's real bad, again, you see we got more out, so we're going to
Battery's still going on.
just add a little bit more. The battery died.
Yeah, you can send me now.
And we'll do
So
it
you're
one
just
more.
applying again?
Yeah, I'm just going to apply it again, get more oxidation out. And the trick is flat, even palm to give it an even look. Okay, and then I'm going to do the front of this here. I'm just going to clean off the residue. Now I'm going to apply the Christashine. And just rub it in. See how it changes the patina of it? And then takes off more oxidation. Put it on your rag. Then I'm going to take clean and shine. Spritz it
So
on.
what does the crystal sheen do then?
It replaces the oxygen with a carbon crystal, so you're stopping the oxidation. Then you just rub this on. And buff it off. Just start over again. You know, to say, oh, I'm not satisfied with what I got. So even though you've done all your treatments, you can start over. And again, stainless is very fickle. It has imperfections, it has stains, it has all kinds of stuff in the metal.
Right.
So you can't get all of it out because you can't remake it. We just finished 300 square feet of flooring with our floor sealer, and we just did 80 square feet of granite with only 2 ounces of chemical, which created the Granite Shield finish that you see on this countertop. Hi, I'm Craig with Granite Shield. 10 years ago, we came out to this house and met Teresa, and we sealed her granite and her travertine. Teresa, would you like to tell us how this has held up for you over 10 years?
Awesome. I don't even have a water spot on my granite, even by the sink. It's wonderful. Haven't had a problem, zero, nothing. The floor, I've had them come back out to do because we had a burglary. Floor was ruined by some scratches, and they've done an awesome job once again. It looks terrific. Looks brand new, just like it did when it was done 10 years ago.
And when the floor restoration company came in, you didn't even have him redo this kitchen.
Nope. He just polished it up. We didn't even need anything done here.
So Granite Shield lasted 10 years without any maintenance on the flooring, and 10 years on the granite, which again is a lifetime warranty. And Teresa, we really appreciate your business.
Thanks.
I'm
Me
glad to
too.
see
I'm
you
glad I
again.
found you guys. It's awesome, you guys. Wonderful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.